Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 3, where today I have reason to believe we're about to fight the final boss. That reason being, there's not much map left. Can we even go back? Oh, we can. Should I? I mean, we did leave a lot of stuff. Then again, I probably can't go further back than this. Yeah, that is closed. Oh, I mean, no, we definitely already fought the final boss, and we melted him. Nothing bad is going to happen from here. And we definitely don't have to use that railgun. Why would you even think that we would?
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like that. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Controller was rumbling for a bit there. Gross. Also, don't let the acid touch you.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
That thing looks a lot cooler than it did in the original.
This isn't gonna work.
Yeah, this sure isn't gonna work. Hello. So how am I to activate the railgun? Plenty of ammo for me. Do I need to push these in? I mean, probably, but it's not gonna let me just yet. Do I even need to be wasting my ammo? Ow. Did he track my movement, or did I just move to the place where his hand was gonna drop? Looks like maybe a bit of both. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. Because I'm probably not. Oh. I need to press that. Here, have some of that. Oh, it's handheld? And now we gotta push all those in to fire it again, huh? Uh-oh. Gotta push in the red ones. Oh, and there's one right over there, huh? Okay, it looks like those bright parts of his body probably need to be harmed. Also, I need to not die from a single punch. I mean, I guess it's 2 punches, but... Okay, yeah, he doesn't want to just let us, so... Roar to you too, buddy. So this is what an adult T-Rex looks like.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
There, now that those are done, We can push this. Okay.
Power sources remaining.
So let's see if we can get to and push the one closest to him over here. Kind of annoying that this is one of the ones. Would have expected they'd save that for the last shot, and I'm guessing we're going to need to fire 3 times, but maybe it's only 2.
One power source remaining.
And hopefully we've still got time to push this in before he
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
gets all the way up. He's very glowy now.
Power sources activated. Powering up.
Yeah, because each time we've knocked one of the, like, pedal things off his back. Oh, do we just get to fire again? Oh, we're going to shove it in his mouth, are we?
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Gross. Well, I guess there's our escape route.
Good riddance.
Okay, but where's... Well, I guess we already had stars. I'll show you stars. But is there another Magnum to pick up here? And there's another first aid spray. Might as well pick up the handgun ammo. We may not need it, but I wouldn't put it past this thing to come back again. Oh, grenades. Well, we're totally fine. So let's discard these. I know we could have grabbed 5 additional ones, but who even cares at this point? So do we take the ladder, or do we... Oh, I guess we have to go through here. But we probably can't go through the hole, huh? Yeah, it's too much of a slope and too on fire. Let's not get rained on by little flaming pebbles. Okay, but Carlos was going after him. Well, I guess we've only got one place to go, so... In we go, and up we go.
I can still catch him.
I feel like the Nemesis is going to show up one more time. Because, like, we don't have a timer here, and it's a straight shot with no difficulty.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
I? No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce umbrella to rub.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
You! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
All right. Besides, you're a better shot than that, Jill.
Take the shot!
She won't do it.
Carlos!
I'm sorry, but I didn't shoot Carlos.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
I guess the final boss was trying not to shoot Carlos.
Jill, you all right?
There he is.
Bye, Raccoon City. Good job regaining control, Carlos.
It's finally over.
So long, Marcy.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed.
Talk a little louder. You got to talk over the music.
I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
All right. Well, that was definitely a game. Definitely a solid update to Resident Evil 3. I'm not super sad that they got rid of was Gravedigger even RE3 or was that Code Veronica? I don't even remember anymore. Whatever. But they got rid of the active choices thing that can slightly alter the plot. They probably got rid of the randomized weapon placements. But honestly, still a solid game. I would have liked to have a little more freedom in my exploration. There was not a whole lot of backtracking possible, but then again, I didn't need much. There were like 2 rooms that I left red. But yeah. Definitely more action heavy than RE2. I personally prefer the not quite so action heavy, the more puzzle heavy Resident Evil games. This one, the biggest puzzle was how do I want to spend my ammo? And unlike in RE2, I spent it much more wisely, probably because I had the practice from RE2. So I didn't end up needing to fight the final boss with only handgun ammo this time around. Yeah, I think I probably prefer the RE2 remake. It's a really solid remake. This one's still also really good. And the bosses at least are slightly more involved than the RE2 ones, but that's not really saying much. Yeah. It's a good game. I liked it. Liked it a lot. I'm glad it happened. I hope Code Veronica gets a remake next, because oh boy does it need one. RE4 is fantastic as is. It doesn't require a remake. RE5 is fantastic as is. If you're playing in multiplayer, it doesn't require a remake. RE6 is a good game on its own merits. It's not great as a Resident Evil game, but it is a solid action game, especially once you actually learn all the things that it doesn't tutorialize. RE7's fantastic and too new to need a remake. The Revelations games are just fine as they are. So yeah, just remake Code Veronica and I'll be happy. I also wouldn't mind a Resident Evil 0 remake, but it doesn't super need one. 0 and 1 are fine as they are. Especially 1. The Resident Evil 1 remake that they did on GameCube is still almost perfect for what it is. And then the HD remaster of it is, hey, now it's on this system, so yay. Yeah, I'm very glad we got RE3. I would have liked to see more of the RPD, especially considering we only got to see one of the 2 busted walls in the West Wing get busted. The other one went unbusted, and I was really expecting Nemesis to show his face in there, but I guess that didn't happen. Maybe things would be slightly different if we played on hardcore? Or maybe there's a second run, though I doubt it. Also, this game, as you might be able to tell, is shorter than RE2 by a pretty good margin. It's more linear, much more combat focused. But it kind of had to be, because that's how the original was. I definitely like what they did with Nemesis in the sections where he was just an enemy chasing you around. I didn't feel as pressured as I did in the demo, but that's just a thing. Mainly because I used my grenades for him. But the fact that the team making this saw what the Resident Evil 2 team did with Mr. X and saw how they Nemesis-ified him and realized they had to really punch up how Nemesis acts in this game, I appreciate that they did that. Like, Nemesis was a great enemy when they used him not for boss battles. For the boss battles, I mean, yeah, you had to have boss battles. Bit of a shame that every last one of them was Nemesis. But then again, this is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So, like, really, what was I expecting? Yeah, the boss battles where they just had him be a boss were, I felt, less pressuring than him just as a regular enemy in the environment, a thing to avoid. Which is interesting. Because, like, when they put you in an arena with him and you can't get out, you know you have to take him down. But when he's just out there chasing you and you cannot do anything more than just make him take a knee, that's where he really shines. Because he is an unstoppable enemy. As opposed to a thing that you must overcome. He's a thing that you must play around. And with how agile he is, how he's got some mid-range attacks, how hard he hits, he's very intimidating when he's just out there in the world. And that's really cool. They did Nemesis right for that part. I would have liked to see him appear like that more often. Like, the fact that once he changed forms, he was never a standard, or not standard enemy, but never in the regular areas again. That's a little disappointing. I would have liked to have him hounding me for more of the game. But he was a little too big to do that, so I guess it gets a pass. I do like how the enemy variety was better than in RE2. That was nice. Odd that there were so few lickers, but then again, it makes sense because lickers only really started being a thing in RE2, and the part where we saw lickers was in the pre-RE2 timeline. A little odd that we only saw one extra beta hunter after the sewers. Or gamma hunter. Or whatever flavor of hunter it was. Gammas. The betas were the kind of insectoid looking ones. Okay, so we grabbed the empty file. Would I have gotten a different scene there if I got a better rank? Am I going to have to go for a better rank on camera? I don't know. Maybe? Okay, they don't ask me to save. Which means... shop? What? Yeah, they don't ask me to save, which means there isn't a New Game Plus type deal. There's no B story. Bonuses, shop. Cool. Neat. So, these are like the RE7 coins. I like the idea of greatly increased attack power. This is kind of a throwback to the original RE3 where you actually needed to have a thing in your inventory to be able to mix gunpowder. Oh. I guess just holding a book signed by Chris Redfield is good enough. Oh, you can start with the lockpick, I guess, and start with the bolt cutters. That's kind of neat. Ooh. Start with a hip pouch, too. Start with 2 hip pouches. I'm sorry, what? Neat. I kind of want all of these. That's interesting. That's expensive. So yeah, that's the RE1 costume. I've got the original RE3 costume from my pre-order. I just didn't use it here because we wanted to use the new RE3 one. Or at least I did. So if I grab these, does that mean that I have them always? And would it actually cause my grade to, like, not go above a certain amount? Like in RE4 where... Or not RE4. In some Resident Evil game where if you used infinite stuff, it prevented you from getting the highest grade. I don't know. These hip pouches are super tempting, though. And I mean, once you get them, it's not like you can unget them, right? Or do they just start off in the box and then it says will be placed in the game? So you can choose whether or not to pick them up, and maybe picking them up lowers your maximum grade. I don't even know. What I do know is it's time to end this episode. And honestly, probably also this series. I don't know that I'm going to play through it again for the camera. Probably not. If there's anything else to find after the credits, I'm sure there are other YouTube channels out there where you can see it. So I hope you enjoyed watching this game as much as I enjoyed playing it, and I will see you in the next game.